Hello YouTube, is your girl Onye. Welcome to Onye's World. Today we'll be doing a quick review on JIRISAN. I finally finished it. Finally. I know it's been a long time in the making, and I told you I was gonna do it, but it took me a while to actually finish reacting to watching it. This is probably, to me, the best show. One of the best shows of 2021, 2022. Loved it. The mystery aspect to it, the thriller aspect to it to the very end. I think towards the end, like, okay, maybe the directors, the writers played us where we thought, okay, we know who it is already. Okay, fine. We know. Let's see how the whole thing's gonna play out. And we did not. And even the story behind the village, the Blackberry village that was up there, complete false. And it was just wow. Like, oh my god. How wow, I teared up in in episode 15. I teared up. I teared up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cried. I was like, what then? And it takes a while for me to be like, okay, let me grow up. But this show, it was greatly put together. It was very well thought out. The mystery and mystical aspect of it wasn't over the board. It wasn't overboard. It was just done right. It kept you guessing, like, who could it be? And I know, like, I watched it with the Vicky comments, and some of the commenters were like, oh, it's going, like, why can they stop doing flashbacks? But they needed to do the flashbacks because the flashbacks told you the story. The flashbacks told you what happened so they could explain what's going on now. And at first, in the first few episodes, you kind of got a little confused because they didn't really tell you, okay, this is 2022, this is 2019, they didn't really tell you that. But as you kept going, you kept watching, you began to understand, okay, when they're going back in time. I think that was also ingenious as well, to also confuse the watcher, the person who's watching it, like, okay, what's going on in the audience? What's going on here? And it pulls you in even more because it's there. There's a mystical aspect of it, but it's also a murderous aspect of, like, okay, what the hell is going on? Who is this person killing these people on the mountain? Like, why is this happening? Is this really happening, or is this all in their head? And it was just so and the one thing that I loved too was that they just gave us a hint, a dash, not even a taste, like a little droplet of romance. And that was amazing. Why? Because I think that there's sometimes where some movies don't, or shows don't need any kind of romance in it, like, at all. Because sometimes it feels like you're forcing two characters to mesh together, and they don't need to mesh together at all. And in this setting, they did it just right. They didn't force the equation. They didn't make a whole episode about them being in love. No, they did not do that. They gave you just enough to question, well, are they really? Or why wouldn't they be? Like, she cares for him so much more than a partner. But yeah, partners can care about each other to that extent, you know? No. There was some chemistry there. And it was very, very subtle. And even the lines that he would do every now and then, he would say every now and then towards her, it was subtle. But it was like two people who genuinely cared about each other. But there was too many things happening for us to be like, oh, well, let me love you. Like, you know? And even how distraught he was when she blamed, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this, skip. When she blamed him for her grandmother's death, how much that hurt him and how much that hurt her, saying that, like, weeks later, because he was no longer in her life. He gave her space after that. That just showed, like, when you love someone, like, you can love someone as a friend and them say that hurt, but it's different when you truly care about someone, and it turns in that way. And then the soundtrack, oh my god, this is one of the few shows where, like, I love the whole soundtrack, all of it. Like, it's on my playlist. The whole soundtrack is on my playlist. Destiny, love it. Fallen, is it Fallen? Love it. Jin, yours? Jin's, that song made me cry. That song made me cry. I'm not even gonna lie. That song plus what happened. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, you actually have seen me. It was just I was a hot mess. But that, I would say, is my favorite show from 2021, because it started in 2021. That was my favorite show from 2021. JIRISAN. Great show. Great show. I implore you guys, go watch it. Just go watch it. It's so good. It's so good. If you want a mystery thriller where you don't know who did it, and I didn't tell you who did it, did I? See? Because I want you guys to go see it. Go watch JIRISAN. If you want something with a little romance, but like comedy as well, go watch JIRISAN. I still have to do a review for The Young Lady and the Gentleman. That one is going to be a long one because I'm mad at that one. But I got to finish it so we can do a review about it. I'm actually about to go watch the other episodes right now. But it's just... we'll talk about that one then. And then Happiness. I made my sister watch Happiness. She loved it. And I heard people cried at the end. I was like, I'm gonna cry too. But we're gonna see that one. And I'm watching 2 new shows. One is Forecasting the Weather and Love with Song Kang. That's a good show. I put one of my coworkers on it. She loves it. Loves it. And Business Proposal on Netflix. So these 2 ones are on Netflix. That one, so I actually watched that when I was in a hotel. I did a little staycation and I went out to a hotel and just stayed there. And when I tell you that first episode, the whole show, but when I was watching the first episode, it had me dying. Like, I was crying and tears were coming out of my eyes. Like, I could not breathe. I had to call my sister and my other coworker. I'm like, yeah, you guys should watch this show. It's so good. Then guess what? I got them watching. And now it's horrible because it's only coming out twice a week. Speaking of, I have to go watch the new episode. So I hope you guys loved the reaction for JIRISAN. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel so you can catch my reviews for all the shows that I'm watching as well. Is going to come out shortly. And also put in the comments for any new shows or movies that I should see. I have a whole long list of shows, but I'm okay with those because I can actually keep them staggered. So if they're already out or if they're coming by day. If they're already out and all the episodes are out, it's easy for me to just binge watch all of them in one day or 2 days. Yeah, I don't sleep. I just watch. So I can do that, and I'll do a quick review for you guys as well. So, or on my TikTok as well. So let me know. Follow me TikTok, Instagram. Sometimes I do a quick haha on those. But yeah, y'all, thank you for watching this. I hope you subscribe to this channel and wait for more. And hit the notification bell as well for more. So bye. Hugs and kisses.